What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Kevin Gausman.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every fifth day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
And stepping in for the Yankees, number 50.
The shortstop, number 50.
And here it comes. Line drive. Merrifield makes the catch, and there's one gone. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Aaron Judge.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. When he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Hit hard, base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And next for New York, Don Mattingly. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. And that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start checking off the days until the next benchmark, 40, 44, 50.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The relay throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Ricky Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Mattingly coming home. Cut off, throw to third. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 4th in the AL in RBIs. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. A 2-run homer, his 57th homer of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. In now is the Yankees DH, Sammy Sosa, second in the American League in hitting. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. His 42nd home run of the season, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 2 down. Joe Torre stepping in now for the Yankees. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That one's on its way. No question about it. And that one will go. His 23rd of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going. And he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog. And clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kevin Gausman makes way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Jose Barrios taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Two outs, nobody on. Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. 8th in the AL in homers right now. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. His 51st home run of the year. And they add to their lead. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
So the batting order turns over. And up next for New York, number 50. This to center field. It gets down a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting.
And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog, 30 is about as far as most guys can take it, and he's just blown by that mark, and now it actually looks like 40 might be in play. I'll tell you this, as a hitter, it's so...
Tries to get back and see.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And the batter now, Roberto Clemente. Smoked into left, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Digging in, Don Mattingly. Hammered, base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 8-0.
Well done, drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That smash towards center. Merrifield puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Back now in Toronto. And our pitcher in this game, Randy Johnson. And he's closing in on an incredible strikeout milestone in his career.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. And he deals. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Santiago Espinal batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out swinging. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Number 50 now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Here comes a pitch. And that's a little bit high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
2 strike.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Blue Jays go down in order, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ricky Henderson. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings and sends a rocket to right. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Cut off, throw to second, and that's a leadoff double.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So, man aboard. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Henderson, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Judge rips that one. That's back there. And it is gone. Aaron Judge leaves the yard. His second home run of the game. It's 10-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Pitching change here, Mitch White.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now it's the DH, Sammy Sosa. Line drive, base hit. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now here is Joe Torre. Hammered way out of here. Gone. A towering home run. And they add to the lead. It's 12-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. He came out of his shoes on that. Attacked long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And next for New York, Mickey Mantle. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 13-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, number 50, 1 for 2. Left field, way back there. And that one's gone. A shot to left, and they add a run. It's 14-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Anthony Bass.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So up next, Roberto Clemente. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 54th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 15-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
The first baseman, number 25.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. Well, their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Can't glove it cleanly. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. And up next for New York, Ricky Henderson. He's a guy who does it all. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. His 24th home run of the season. It's 17-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. To the left side, but it is well foul. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Chapman over to first in time. Judge out on the play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa.
In now is the Yankees DH, Sammy Sosa. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. We head to the bottom of the second, and the batter is George Springer.
The designated hitter.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Going 2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's one down.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And now the lefty. Foul ball there. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. On the ground. And Guerrero is set down.
Batting 6. The shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. In there for strike 1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
He goes down looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. New inning getting started. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Joe Torre. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Bass back to work. And a rope into center field, base hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Bounced up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now the shortstop, number 50. This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch. Runner tags up for third. He's in there.
Now got third base, Roberto.
Here's a big power threat. Roberto Clemente. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. A 3-run rocket, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 20-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Left-hander out of the bullpen. Tim Mesa. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Man at first, Mark McGuire getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And out of here. His 59th home run of the season. And they add a pair. It's 22-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Ricky Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here is Aaron Judge. On a line, base hit. Ricky around third and on his way home. In there safely. And the lead continues to grow. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Now it's going to be Sammy Sosa. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone! His 43rd home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 25-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Adam Simber.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And next for New York, Joe Torre.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That one ripped left field. Banks off the wall. The throw in. The tag out. Two outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Mickey Mantle. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Mantle hitting ninth in today's lineup. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. Simber is ready. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drop.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 26-0.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And now number 50. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a double. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Roberto Clemente. Lined into left center, base hit. Run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. And he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Don Mattingly now at the plate. This guy has turned into a beast. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Here comes Clemente around third. Not in time. He's safe. And the lead continues to grow.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's some real power at the plate. Mark McGwire. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that ball is out of here. He circles the bases. Home run number 60 on the year. And they add a couple more. It's 30-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And a foul ball left side. Just a single short of the cycle. Simber, 32 years old, and he was a 9th round. Draft pick. back in 2013. The 0-1. And that one hammered way back there. And that one's gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. And the batter now, Aaron Judge. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Line drive, base hit down the line. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Bichette with a relay throw, safe, and that's his 3rd hit. Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Here's the catcher to hit, Joe Torre. And that one ripped to left. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So finally, the frame comes to an end after 14 come across to score. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Chris, Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ball 1 there.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the pitch. In the air, out towards right center. Judge getting an angle on it. Puts the squeeze on that. That one down.
Batting in, the 3rd baseman, Matt.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. Chapman, a former All-Star, 29 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2014. 0-2 as he waves at that one. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. but he found a way to just get it by him.
Dalton Varsho in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And the lefty with the 0-1. That's out to center field. Henderson on the move. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that'll do it. New pitcher now for the Jays, Ryan Stanek. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now the big-time power threat, Mickey Mantle. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one is going to go.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, number 50. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Roberto Clemente. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
In the air, right field. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Now back the second baseman, John.
Here's the second baseman, John Mattingly.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Ripped on a line. Merrifield makes the grab, and that's the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. On now to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Whit Merrifield. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Bounce to the right side. Stops it on a slide. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The Blue Jays still looking for their first hit in this one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Number 50 stands in now and watches strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
He caught it behind his back. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there, and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Mark McGwire. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
That one is hammered right field. That's back. Gone!
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now, Ricky Henderson. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one ripped. That's back. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Liner, base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they extend their lead. And in at second with an RBI double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Yimi Garcia. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So digging in, Sammy Sosa. Into center and a base hit. Here comes the judge around third. He'll score easily, and the lead continues to grow. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Joe Torre. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Now it's the shortstop, number 50.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Gone!
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And up next for New York, Roberto Clemente. In the air out to center. Merrifield gets under it. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
The batter, the second baseman,
Don Mattingly will hit next. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That one the other way. Gone!
Like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
One out, base is empty. Ricky Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Varsho makes the catch. 2 away now.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. Judge out on the play. Out number 3. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's George Springer to start it off. The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike. George Springer, a Connecticut native. In fact, played his college ball at UConn. First round pick by the Astros in 2011. And he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. Ground ball to the right side. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
0-1 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the turning point in the Houston Astros organization to become a winning franchise. And you remember that magazine cover back in 2014 predicting the Astros to win the World Series in 2017, and it came true.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And here it comes. Swing and a bouncer to first, and Bichette is retired.
Now batting, catcher
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Flied out his first time. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here's Matt Chapman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In there, and it's 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. In now is the Yankees DH, Sammy Sosa. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Garcia back to work. Drilled to left center, way back there. And that is gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Jordan Romano takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Torre.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That one ripped. Merrifield ranging back, looking up to the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it hits the fence. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now it's the power speed combo, number 50. That's hard hit on the line. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tagging for third.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's the third baseman, Roberto Clemente.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And a base hit into right center field. The run scores from third, and they extend their lead. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
So 2 down. Now here is Don Mattingly.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Base knock center field. Here comes Clemente around third. He scores, and the lead continues to grow.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Mark McGwire, the next to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
On a line out towards center. Grabs it right up against the wall. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Dalton Varsho. The pitch. There's the strike. Varsho measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Next offering is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. This to third. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
I remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. McGwire makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Center fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
And the right-hander back to work. That one ripped. Back there. And gone!
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
It's Aaron Judge now. That one hammered center field. Merrifield going back on this one. Still going back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. That one's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Line drive. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
I mean, come on. Have a game. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So, man aboard. And next for New York, Mickey Mantle. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they extend their lead. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Back to the top of the lineup, number 50, stepping in now for the Yankees. This one smoked out to left, and that's the third out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays, number 50. In the air, left field, down the line. Mantle gets under it. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And a foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Off the mark there. And it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
Here comes a pitch. That's to third, and it goes just foul. 1-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Ground ball right side, and foul ball. The 0-2. And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. That's out. Number 3. Back now in Toronto, ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Roberto Clemente. And he deals. That one ripped. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's towards center. Merrifield ranges back. And it's gone. It deflected off of him and over for a home run.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Center field. That one's back. And forget it.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Now batting, right fielder.
One of the rarest feats in baseball and history made here today. Huge congrats to him.
And we maybe only see this once or twice a year in the majors. It takes a hot bat, a little bit of luck, and of course a lot of talent. Special to be a part of it, even as broadcasters up here in the booth.
And up next for New York, Aaron Judge tries to get back and save.
Runner!
Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag.
Really nice job right there, especially on the mound. Sometimes when that runner breaks, everybody panics, especially the pitcher, and then you don't make the play, you don't execute what needs to be done to get that runner out. That time he just stepped off calmly, dealt with this situation.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Next is the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Joe Torre. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. And off the base of the wall. Torre into second, and he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Here comes Torre. He will score, and the lead continues to grow.
Comes through with the RBI. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Number 50 digs in now. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Roberto Clemente stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what...
Tries to get back and save. Runner breaks early for second, and a step off. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. But they... And welcome back.
Leading up for Toronto, the shortstop.
The batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Michael King into the game. This is his 3rd time out this year. The wide to kick the pitch. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Now the 0-1. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Righty delivers. Stays alive. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next to the blue team.
Now the catcher up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. His righty-lefty splits there. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. struck him out looking.
Up next to the beach.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Matt Chapman at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Good eye right there.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. That misses off the outside edge.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Don Mattingly. The pitch. Base hit center field. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Mark McGwire getting ready to hit. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and a guy's worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, and to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and no one. Back here at Rogers Center. Bottom 9. Here's the left field.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 58, Wandy.
Fielder Dalton Varsho. Wandy Peralta on a pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The 0-1. Late with the swing there. Goes down looking. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
But in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
And now, Whit Merrifield. There's the strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And a pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And down on strikes. and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.